going on, guys? This is Cody Coyote back with part 7 of Majoras Mask. Today's going to be a special episode. We're going to knock out all of the Ocean Spider House here, as well as Great Bay Temple. But first, we're going to go on a little side quest here before we get started with all that. We got to get the mountain title deed. Now this part I'm going to kind of try to get through somewhat quickly. The soaring will kind of help make it easier. Because like I said, it's just the same thing as the swamp and the mountain title deed. Just chaining to one guy for one property, to the other guy to the other property. Hippity hoppity, get off my property. All that fun stuff. There you go, sir. Alright, that's one down. I had to learn a lot about Great Bay before doing this episode. Like I said, Great Bay is a temple I haven't really done too much through many of my playthroughs, so it's kind of the temple I'm least familiar with, and kind of my least favorite temple, but then again, I'm just not a much of a water temple guy in general. But yeah, at least knowing more of the temple kind of helps with, like, alright, I mean, it's not as good as the other ones, but I know at least a little bit more of what to get done on the temple, and what I'm going to do first, and what I'm going to put off till later. Mountain Village. There you go, sir. Alright, and now that part of it's done at least, so we can go and knock out the spider house. Now this spider house is pretty much just the same as the last. We'll go in the entrance, there's 30 skull tools we gotta collect, and then I think the reward for this one is the Giant's Wallet, which basically just allows us to carry a lot more rupees now. Luckily, 3 are literally right here at the entrance. There's one. There's 2. Yeah, just for the sake of YouTube discussion, let me know what temple in the comment section is your favorite. I would say both Majoras Mask temples and just Zelda Temples in general. Just let me know what you think, what temples are your favorite. For Majoras Mask side of things, I would probably say Woodfall would be my favorite. And then as far as favorite temples in general, that would probably be a hard one. Yeah, that would be a hard one to figure out. But if I had to pick one, I would maybe say the Death Mountain one from Twilight Princess. I would say overall in the whole Zelda series, like, the Twilight Princess dungeons are just top tier. I'm really excited to start playing that eventually on my channel. But speaking of which, I do have a few ideas of things I want to play on the channel next. Like, I've looked into playing Super Mario 64. I played in the past, but haven't beaten it, haven't gotten very far into it. And the same with, like, all the other Zeldas, like Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker. Wind Waker I completed before, but yeah, I haven't completed Twilight Princess. And I'd like to get into playing that one too. Maybe even 100%ing it just for the sake of, like, experiencing everything the game has to offer, as well as, like, doing randomizers and other fun challenges. But I started a poll either between doing another 3D Zelda after this, doing like a 2D Zelda, or doing Super Mario 64. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think on that. Well, I think I have to get up here first. I'm going to try something here. I don't know if it's the intended way to get up, but there we go. Cool. I'm sure there's a different way, but I guess that works. And then what? No! What did he do? Why did he jump off? We are investigating the secrets of this place. According to the information I have obtained, it seems Red should be shot first. Good to know, good to know. No! There it is. Alright, cool. That's the last one we got for this room. And then there's one, I think, right here. Like I said, I did spend a bit of time learning these just because I'm not too familiar with the things in this part of the game. But I know there's two in the big pots. There's one in the gutter downstairs, and there's one in a big pot downstairs too. I think the other one's behind this webbed one. Bingo. Cool, so we got all the ones from up here. Oh, I see you turning around. Oh shoot, let me try shooting him with an arrow. There we go. Yeah, that was much easier. There it is. And then one in this pot. Oh, hello. Man, oddly, I think this is going to take less time than the Swamp Spider house. They already got 18. And I was sitting here thinking this was going to take like half the episode. Alright, so in this room, we got one behind this painting. Just kidding, it's this other painting. So I know we gotta shoot the red one first in here. I was gonna say, I know there's one in one of these pots. And then that one in the gutter up there. Indoor gutters, what a concept. Got that one. And then here's a real twist here. You equip this Majoras Mask and oh, there's 3 more. Red's first, yellow second. Good to know, good to know. I think there's 6 total. Red first, yellow second, blue's fourth. So would green be third? Red, yellow, green, blue, maybe? Red, yellow, red, blue, okay. Red, yellow, red, blue, gotta remember that. Red, yellow, red, blue, green. And then red. Hey! But you think you're fooling Skulltula? And insta heart piece. And then the last 5 will be in here. We got one in this crate, I think. Let's say please. And then one behind this thing. Cool, then one up here. And then the last one's on the very tippy top. I am pleasantly surprised that I was able to knock this entire swamp house out in like literally less than 10 minutes. That's like a new record. And then it's the final spirit, the final countdown. Time to get the giant's wallet. Oh yeah, some people who are familiar with this game are aware of this, but if you're doing the Ocean Spider House, you have to complete it within day 1 in order to get the giant's wallet, that is. Otherwise, the reward's just rupees. At least on the N64 version. I think you can do it on any day in the 3DS version. It just has to be completed in a 24-hour period. Which, as you can see here, I literally completed it in like 4 hours, so it's definitely doable. Boom. And then after we beat this temple, we literally just got... Stop it! Literally just got one more area. Alright, so here we are, the infamous Zora Hall. We got the Zoras just chilling by the... It looks like a hot tub or something. Hey, Mikau, I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Evan, your band leader is looking for you. What does he want? Mikau, where you been? Where you been? I was worried. Concert in town was coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? Even Lulu, and she's usually in good spirits. And then I think some of the music the jam members play are like reference to like older Zelda games too. Like, see, that's like a Link to the Past song, I think. Oh yeah, I gotta be a Zora to read this. Count my diary. Alright. So, A down, right, A. We gotta remember that. And then also down, right, left, down. What's up, brother? Mikau, where you been? So now we get to have a little jam session with this guy. So it's down, right, right, or yeah, A down, right, A. And then the other one was down, right, left, down. Now we let the jam sessions begin. Like, oh, what's going on in there? And then we got another band member we got to talk to in here. The band leader. Gotta love that beautiful sounding piano. Song we wrote with the one guy. Now we have to play the song not as Zora Link, but as Human Link. Because I guess the guy will resent us if we play it as Zora Link. But for some reason, if we play it as ourselves, he'll be like, oh my god, it's genius. Huh, that song. It works, it works, it works. That's a pretty good song I just made up. Sure, whatever, dude. As long as we get the heart piece. And then this title deed will be an easy heart piece. Hey, what you doing, creep? Cool, cool. Then we jump up, grab this little heart piece. And now it's time we enter the temple. Like I said, gotta get in the muscle memory. Now we get to wake up Mr. Giga Turtle. I will say part of me does kind of feel bad for Lulu. Like, she loses her voice. She loses the Zora she cares about the most. And then, like, this turtle just comes in and he's like, yeah, we need you to come and rescue the Great Bay and defeat the evil in this dungeon. And she's like, what the heck is going on? Mikau, what's going on? My voice, what happened to me? I'm sorry, Lulu, there's no time to explain. Alright, Great Bay, here we go. Also, the Gerudo pirates try to get the Great Bay before us, but it clearly doesn't work out. Oh yeah, guys, we want this treasure from the Great Bay Temple. Whoa! It's like, how did they not see that giant swirling, like... I know it's not a tornado. I guess it's like a hurricane, I guess, since it's in the middle of the ocean. Just surrounding the temple, but they still charge towards it with the ship anyways. What a bunch of dinguses. So here we go, temple number 3. Stray Fairy number 1. And then Stray Fairy number 2 is literally right up here. Get over here. And Stray Fairy number 3 is literally right over here as well. Yeah, one of the main things I don't like about this temple is just how confusing it is. Like, you got a mechanism here, you got a mechanism here, you got a mechanism up there. I don't know which one's the right one, but we're just gonna figure it out as we go. We'll flip this one. And then that stops that. Okay. I guess that's good to know. Oh, wait. Then we'll flip this one over here. Yeah, forgive me for being a little slow on this one, guys. I've only done this one like once. I remember some things. I got like notes and stuff I wrote down as well as like Great Fairy locations and stuff. Hey! But part of the fun is learning and, you know, even learning certain things as we go. Woo! Yeah, one thing I don't get is there even like a point in flipping that one at all? It's like all that literally does is just stop the mechanism. Maybe there is. Who knows? Oh, I know there's a couple straight fairies in this room. No, I don't want to go in here yet. No! The current is so strong. One thing that makes this temple like kind of cool, I guess, is that you get to literally do the dungeon as a Zora. Like the fact that you get to play as a literal Zora is like such a cool concept in itself. But I guess that kind of thing just applies with every dungeon in the game too. Doing the Snowhead with Goron and Woodfall with Deku and vice versa. If you look at I think I did mention this in the last video too with the mod of the transformation masks in Ocarina of Time. Like seeing some of the gameplay and the dungeon gameplay for the masks in that game as well is like really cool to see. Like doing like the Gongo's Cavern as Goron and doing like the Water Temple as Zora, and fighting Ganon as Deku Link and Fierce Deity Link. Ooh. And then there's another fairy here. That's probably a compass, if I had to guess. Hey, good guess. And then this might be the map down here. Hey! Oh, small key. That's pretty nice. Alright, so which way to go? Oh, well, we can't go up here, so I guess the only way we can go is here. No! Alright, what now? What now? Oh yeah, there's another stray fairy in this pot, if I can get to it. It's not gonna be easy. I might have to stop it first, but I need... Oh, it's right there. Yes, I got it. Okay, this is a new room. Ah, I knew he was going to come after me. He tried. Aha. You thought you were slick hiding on that ceiling. Oh, wait a minute. Last Mask OP, bro. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was crazy. I've seen that was like a very common strategy with that mini boss in particular, where people use the blast mask to like remove the dots and stuff off of them. But I'm like, let me just spam this thing like crazy and see what happens. And it worked out pretty well. Who would have thought? So hopefully that means we have ice arrows now. Let's say that would be crazy to do all that just for like a dungeon map or something, but yeah, we got ice arrows. That's huge. Like ice arrows actually have a big use in this temple, in certain parts of the game as well, but mainly just this temple. The temple rewards are arrow related. Like we got the bow at Woodfall, we got the fire arrow at Snowhead. We got the ice arrows here, and then stone powered light arrows. Oh, just had to do it as Human Link. I thought maybe I had to be Zora Link just because it was taller, but Human Link works too. Who would have thought? Now we just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Not that way. Because the current will only let us go certain ways. But now that we have ice arrows, that kind of opens up a little more options. Shoot this now. Easy enough. No! Okay, how do I do this? Well, just like that, I guess. That's kind of tricky. So now we got eight stray fairies. And now that we changed that thing, we can probably go in some more of those entrances. Nice, nice. And then we know from before, we literally just gotta shoot these things with arrows. Except now he's got a bunch of snot bubbles to protect them. No! I'm stuck in this snot bubble, gross. Get me out of here. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. Figured ice arrows had to have something to do with it. Good old jump slash. The boss key door, that's kind of weird. That was a little confusing for a second. There we go. This is something explorable, hopefully. Yeah, it is. Cool. I almost felt like I reached a dead end. But this is something at least. Dungeon map. Cool, cool. And then there should be a stray fairy in one of these, I think. That's not what I wanted to do. We're getting there slowly but surely. Ice block. Might take me going in a circle once or twice to figure it out, but we'll get there. That red switch had to do something. It had to do something. Passage rooms underwater. But it's like, I feel like I've done everything in those rooms. Like, I feel like there's... Oh, wait a minute. No! So this has to be what allows us to progress. Oh, I was gonna say, that would really be a bummer if I had to do that again. Oh. So that might just allow it to spin in a different direction then. Oh yeah, we can go in here now. We weren't able to go in here before. Yay, progression. Yeah, I feel like this is probably going to be the longest dungeon of the whole series. Oh, I think I froze in a bad spot. I think I got to choose the right time to freeze it. So once it lines up with the wheel, I can just shoot the ice arrow at it. Like right now. Perfect. Oh. It's like a seesaw. Oh, I see. This dungeon is all filled with all kinds of twists and turns. I knew that was gonna happen. Now I know one of the stray fairies is over here. We go here. Hook shot here. Stray fairy number 10. Oh, so that's where that room leads to. Okay. It's just another way to get back in this room. I kind of want to get to wherever that is, though. Ones are easy to figure out. This is just weird stuff. A lot of components. Oh, I gotta be at a certain angle to hook shot it. So there's another chest right here. Okie doke. The good news is I know where 2 of the stray fairies are for certain. After I get this one, because that'll be 12. There will be 2 in one room, literally both in bubbles. Everything wants me to go this way. Oh, you know what? There's a barrel underwater somewhere. Not even just a pot, but a barrel. Oh, this is where the other 2 are. Got it. Alright, well we found the boss door. That's the good news. So, once we find that last barrel with the stray fairy, we can go fight the boss. So the torment is almost over! Yay! This so I figured out where the last strafe area is, and it's in a really dumb spot. Really dumb spot. So if you go in here... I can't believe I missed this one. And then you go underneath here. There's literally a barrel right in here. Where the last strafe area is. Yay! Now we can go fight Gyorg. Not in there. Alright, let's go fight Gyorg. Get big beefy bodyguard number 3. It's over. It's finally over. I mean, we still have the boss battle, but the hard part is over. The boss battle here is super easy compared to the rest of whatever that headache was. That was a tough temple to navigate. I did not think... I knew it was going to take a little bit of time to like figure out the mechanics and spinning all the wheels and getting the currents to go in certain directions, and on top of that getting all the strafe areas, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of a process. Oh, so I can literally just shoot it with arrows? Oh, and then I get it with Zora Mask, or Zora Mask. Oh, I need magic! I need magic. That's arrows, that's not magic, that's not magic, that's not magic. No! If I had magic, this would be a lot easier. Oh yeah, they're literally magic pots. We just gotta go really far in the water to get them. Oh, no, that doesn't do anything when he's trying to eat you. Good to know. No, come on. Come on! Why? I imagine it's only gonna take a couple more arrows and a couple more hits before it's done. Well, that didn't do anything. Then he's gonna spawn little baby piranhas. How nice. No. Oh my goodness. It's like, is there any way to avoid getting eaten at this point? I think I do have a fairy at least. Yeah, good. Okay, I do have a fairy. Good thing I got all these hearts, too. Now we gotta figure out a way to murk this guy without getting... Oh no. Here he comes, here he comes. He just gave me a little fish slap. At least he didn't eat me. Oh, sweet relief. I get done for the 100% challenge. Or really, for 80%. Cool. Alrighty guys, so thank you for tuning in to part 7. It was kind of a big, long, crazy episode, but we got a lot of major stuff done. Oceanside Spider House, got a couple of heart pieces, and knocked out all Great Bay Temple. Off the top of my head, we'll probably start exploring a lot of Icana Canyon next episode, so stay tuned for that. That will be uploaded in the next couple of days. I'll be streaming that on Tuesday at 7 p.m. As always, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Appreciate your guys' feedback, and thank you guys as always. Peace.